Hello guys, I have two amazing rally teams that's possible you do 200 million damage fighting against this boss here, Twitch, okay? Well, I'm going to start first with the first team because the first team, it matters about timing and some equipments there, all right? And then after that, I go to the second team that's a little bit easier than the first one because the second team you do not need to have timing at all, okay? So let's go here. The boss is Twitch, you know, and we have to bring Radiance heroes here to fight against him. So this is the first team, guys. The problem about this first team here is because if you do not time it properly, your heroes is going to be killed easily by the boss when the boss is going to be executing the ultimate skill, okay? And there are some specific factors here that influence in terms of a damage. I suggest to you is to put all your heroes close by Celia because she's the one that's going to be healing your team, okay? And as she's using the horn here, the horn is going to help your team to have more damage as well, you know. And if you put Uberg far away from her, let's say put it here in the back, you are going to lose some damage here and it's going to be very complicated to reach 200 million damage, okay? Even though you can do that, you can put your heroes here in the back, you know, or you can leave one guy with resistance here in the front if you have lots of resistance, and then that here is not going to be very well affected by the ultimate skill of the boss. You know, you guys can go on that way as well, but I suggest you to prove your heroes here close by her, because even though they are close by, she also gonna be healing them according to her bad skill as well. You know, she does that, you know, so once she heals, she also improves the damage of your team, okay? That's one of the main things. In terms of equipments, guys, I have here one hero with the puppeteer. I have the other one here using this one here, that is the tear ears. The part of Donella is here because she helps in terms of survivability as well, because she plays attack down, okay? And then we have Alvis here. Alvis is using the Gambler because of the ultimate skill, because the ultimate skill, he helps your team to have a 15% attacks up. You know, actually that's 15% is going to go for Uberg, does more damage, okay? That's why Alvis is here, okay? So timing now. Timing, guys, this is the timing that I used mainly about Celia, because when she's gonna be healing your team is when the boss is gonna be dealing his ultimate skill. So if she exactly heals in that time, your team is gonna be protected, okay? And then the other time is here is accordingly to the ultimate skill of your heroes as well, you know, just like give you attention about my rally heroes, you know, because if they execute exactly in a synchronization there, more damage is gonna be able to do. Okay, so this is how I built them to do 200 million. Yesterday I did it 202 million, you know, so I'm not sure today, but this is not very well stable. Sometimes it's possible you get less damage, okay? So aura here, critical damage aura, all right? So let's see what's going to happen in a quick way. How is going to be my damage, my overall damage here. If you do not do it correctly in the first time, try again, there's the second time and so on. So like, look at this, I did 191 million, you know. Everything is about you try to see the best opportunity, the best run for you reach the 200 million damage, okay? But it's possible to do 200 million damage, you know. It depends of one battle to another battle, but that is possible to happen. Oh, look at this, 197. You know, it's everything about his skill. I have to be honest. Sometimes he delay a little bit in terms of his skill, mainly because of the skills of the boss. But there are possibilities, you know. So this is just one example here that I want to show part of this composition, right? Using Uberg. But you guys can do, look, you know. So it depends. If I do here a couple more more times, and it's possible they reach exactly the 200 million, you know. So it's a bit complicated in some way, but it's not possible. They are possible, you know. They do it. Oh, look at this, 198 is like Jesus Christ, very close by, you know. So this is one example, guys, you know. Now the other team that I'm going to show here, the other team is easy to do 200 million damage, is this team right here, okay. And this team is composed by LB, and then I have Big B. Big B, if you do not have a Big B, just place another hero there to place what? Attack down. The point about Big B here is because there is a trick with the team. Look at the composition here. This composition is about Big B, okay. Just check here about the talent tree I'm using each one, you know, and even equipments, artifacts, look at each one. That's also really important. Pumpy T here, you know, she's the healer. She's used as ancestral protection, you know. And the point here is because as he plays a control, like a knockback, I believe, maybe it's a buggy, but all these enemies gonna be aligned over here in the front, and then it's gonna be easy for him do damage, okay. So let's go here to the battle just for you guys to understand my point of view. It's very fun, but I do easily 200 million damage with this team using Filter, because Filter does very quickly attack. He attacks pretty well, and he does loads of damage as well, you know. And not just like just one, I have to say something in terms of damage dealers. So Filter and Uberg, guys, we have to place them with very good attack power. I mean about very good power, you know. And then on Zidane, you're gonna be able to do very good damage. That means that these heroes have to have easily very good critical damage, okay. And critical rate, because if you have critical rate, it's gonna execute well the critical damage, you know. You have to have that, you know. I'm sorry guys, but this is the way for you to be able to do 200 million damage using these teams, all right. But they are easily to do a big amount of damage using these Radiance heroes. I do not have Telendor. If you have Telendor, well, you guys know well, it's easy, you know, for you to reach a good amount of damage with Telendor, you know. But if you're not, if you have Uberg, if you have these other heroes here, great, you know, just divide them between the teams there, and then I'm gonna be easily to do, able to do the damage that you are looking for, you know. And I have this amazing performance between these two teams, you know, and for sure I'm gonna be using them, you know, because of the performance that they are doing between all the teams that I built for these Chiefs Challenge, and many now for the other world exploration, all right. But look at that, I reached 200 million damage, and I still have 1 minute 40 seconds to finish. So that means that I'm gonna be able to do a little bit more damage there. Probably gonna reach around 215 to 220 million damage, you know, using this team. And I have one rare hero here, and that is also helping my team to reach this target, all right. Easy guys, easy, you know. Is everything about how you build them. And then after this battle here, I'm going to show about skill haste from each team, okay, from each team, just for you guys to understand the point of skill haste as well, because skill haste also matter, all right. So let's finish here. They are close by now, 33 seconds there. 215 million, a little bit more. So yeah, that's exactly what I've done, you know. So this is just for you guys see 216 million damage, you know, with this team here, okay. Just an example, I have two rally teams doing actually 200 million damage. And so in terms of timing, guys, just observe here the timing for the DPS daily is not necessary, but look at this guy here. So I don't need it because he improved attack. Here I have 28 skill haste, Here I have 109 skill haste. She's really important to have skill haste, Gillian. And then this guy I have 12 skill haste. Okay, now in terms of the other team, back to another team that I have, that is these guys here. So look at the time here for skill haste for Celia. And then I have more 41 skill haste for Autumn. I have 11 here for Donella. And then I have here 92 for Alves, okay? And this guy here doesn't need it because he's a DPS dealer, okay? Anyway, guys, these are the teams that I build, even the talent tree there that I showed as well between one to another. Okay, as I said, this team is possible to do 200 million. I have plenty of fun when I use the Radiance, like this team is right here. I hope this team can be interesting for you. Just subscribe here to my channel if you didn't yet. Leave your message and see you in the next video. Bye bye.
Hark! Do you hear it? The anguished wails from the Dragon Queen's retribution. When she forsook us, when she expelled us, they call us the Silent Gods. For we have been exiled beyond the world to where none can hear us speak. How glorious, how serendipitous. All because you have come into contact with his. This should have been our land! Oh, you are quite a captivating sight. I fight to defend my soul! One day, I shall depart the unyielding silk and be free of all this. Now, he has awakened and stands before you.
Shadows
Entangled waters.
The choice comes with a price.
Don't see me as one of those goofballs.
Follow my lead. Everything belongs to me!
We shall await. We shall observe. How will you transform this world?